Ever felt stuck in a rut trying to change your habits but never quite succeeding? You are not alone. I'm Osamor and I've been there too. That's why I'm excited to share the power of atomic habits with you. We'll explore the 4 laws of behavior change, making it obvious, making it attractive, making it easy, and making it satisfying. By the end of the series, you will have the tool to transform your life one habit at a time. As young adults, we face a unique set of challenges, from academic pressures to social expectations, and it can be very tough to stay on track. One common struggle is procrastination. We put off tasks even when we know we should be working on them, and this can lead to stress, anxiety, and lower grades. Another common challenge is lack of motivation. It's easy to get discouraged when we don't see immediate results, and this can lead to us giving up on our goals and falling back into our old habits. Finally, unhealthy habits can negatively impact our physical and mental health, whether it's excessive screen time, poor sleep habits, or unhealthy eating. These habits can hinder our progress and make it difficult to achieve our goals. So how can we overcome these challenges and build lasting habits? The answer lies in the power of atomic habits. Atomic habits are small incremental changes that compound over time. Instead of setting ambitious goals, we focus on making tiny improvements each day. James Clear, a leading expert on habit formation. In this book, he explains that by making small changes, we can create a ripple effect that leads to significant results. It's about consistency, not intensity. In the coming videos, we'll dive deeper into the 4 laws of behavior change, which will help you master the art of habit formation. But for now, remember, small habits, big results. The first law of behavior change is to make it obvious. We need to make our desired habits more visible and our bad habits invisible. From the book, there are 3 ways you can do that. 1. Habit stacking. This involves tying a new habit to an existing one. For example, you could meditate right after you wake up or do 10 push-ups after every meal. The second way is through your environment design. Our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our habits. By designing your environment to minimize distractions and maximize opportunities for good habits, you can make it easier to stick to your goals. And the last way is through implementation intentions. This involves planning specific actions in advance. For example, you could decide to meditate for 10 minutes every morning after you brush your teeth. A lot of us struggle with, just checking our phones randomly, even if we didn't even actually want to open it in the first place. So for me now, where a place I've applied that to myself is actually in my office. So in my office, I don't bring my phone in here when I'm working, except I need it. So usually I leave it outside, I don't bring it in. So in that case, it helps me kind of reduce the temptation of wanting to just pick up my phone randomly. Now it's like I'm working, there's no phone to pick up, so it's like I have to just fully focus on what I'm doing and get it done as soon as possible. Before the next law, I will appreciate if you can hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 300 subscribers before the end of the year. The second law is to make it attractive. We are more likely to stick to habits that are enjoyable and rewarding, and you can do that through temptation bundling. This involves pairing an unpleasant task with a pleasurable activity. For example, you could listen to your favorite podcast while working out. That's what I do. You could also track your habits. By tracking your progress, you can make your habits more satisfying. Lastly, you could use social proof. You could surround yourself with people who share your goals and can increase your motivation and accountability. For me, I like going to the gym, but when I'm at work and I'm bored and it seems like time slows down, unfortunately, I can't listen to a podcast or YouTube video, so I read. The third law is to make it easy. Reducing friction is the key to habit formation. Some ways you can make it easy is by using the 2-minute rule. Start small and make your habits as easy as possible. For example, instead of trying to work out for an hour, you can just start with 15 minutes. You could also reduce the friction. You could remove any obstacles that might prevent you from sticking to your habits. For example, you could lay out your workout clothes a night before so that when you wake up, you are not like thinking of, oh, I have to wake up and get that clothes, and I have to do this. You know what? I'll just do it tomorrow. Lastly, you could batch your tasks. So you could group similar tasks together to increase productivity and reduce decision fatigue. For me personally, how I've implemented this is actually in this whole video creation process, right from thinking of the idea all the way down to publish. So now for me personally, I kind of team my days. So Sunday, the main task I have in the morning is to shoot the video, shoot the thumbnails. On Monday, the major task I have in the morning is to get the thumbnails, get them looking like how I want them to look, and use them for the video, get them ready for the video. Then I would say the next couple of like 3 days, maybe I usually target 2, are for like editing. So that's editing the video on the software, making it look nice. And then maybe the last one or something like that can now be for like creating another one, scripting another one, and things like that. Before the next law, I will appreciate if you can hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 300 subscribers before the end of the year. The fourth law is making it satisfying. We are more likely to repeat behaviors that are actually rewarding, and you can do this by having immediate rewards. So you can celebrate small wins and reward yourself for achieving your goals. You could also practice delayed gratification. You could focus on long-term rewards and avoid short-term temptation. And lastly, you could create habit streaks. So you could use habit trackers to visualize your progress and stay motivated. So for me personally, that's this kind of my own example of like creating a habit streak. So each day, so all this kind of starts from all the way kind of like when I started doing YouTube. So it's like, okay, each day I kind of cross it off, kind of like became like a mini competition for myself. But that's kind of what I'm saying with habit streaks. I implement this with meeting up with my video upload commitments. And it might sound weird, but for me, my reward is like a higher self-confidence. So it's like when I say I was going to do something and I actually did it. I don't know if you've actually felt this way before. Let me know in the comments. You kind of have like a boost of self-confidence that, oh wow, I said I was going to do this thing and I actually did it and stuck to it and gave no excuses. But sometimes I could buy nice gear for my YouTube setup. By implementing these simple strategies, you can transform your life. I personally use these techniques to increase my productivity, reduce stress, and achieve my goals. Ready to take the next step? Click the video on the screen to learn how to make your habits more obvious. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Let's build a future where we don't have to rely on daily motivation, but on discipline. And on that note, I'll see you guys on the other side.